Shalom. It is Kanai from GMS Gary, Indiana. First, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto YAHAWAH, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakak, Radash. Double honors to our elders in GMS who rule well. Peace and blessings to those of you teaching throughout the four corners of the earth in truth and sincerity for the love of the gospel. Shalom. All right, we'll start off here in Philippians 2, verse 13. All right, it says, "For it is Yahawah which worketh in you, both to will and to do his good pleasure. Do all things without murmurings and disputings. All right, that ye may be blameless and harmless. All right, the sons of Yahawah without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world, holding forth the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of Mashiach, that I have not run in vain, neither labored in vain." All right, so like started out in verse 13. You know what I'm saying? It's the Lord that works in us, all right, to do his will. All right, because if not, if we don't have the Lord within us, we're going to do our own will, man, which is not good. All right. If we do our own will, we will be breaking the laws of God. All right. And therefore we'll be blamed. But we don't want that. We want to do the works of the Lord and be without blame. You know? Verse 14, it says, "Do all things without murmurings and disputings." All right, so you know what I'm saying? Hey, don't be, you know what I mean, complaining, and don't be arguing with people and you know, fighting with people and all that stuff, man. All right. Hey, don't let these spirits take hold of you, man. But remain remain solitary, man, and focused on the goal. All right, that ye may be, verse 15, that ye may be blameless and harmless. All right, because people are going to know you by the fruits that you bear. You know what I'm saying? If you're always angry or always, you know what I'm saying, mad at somebody, or, you know, like, you know, you always got something bad to say about somebody, or, you know, you always want to fight, and you always want to argue, be abusive. You know what I'm saying? Those aren't good things. Those things aren't of the Lord, you know? All right, and people will notice these things in you, and they'll say, "Hey, that's not a son of God. Look at him, man. This man is wicked. Hey, look how he's behaving. He can't even control himself." You know what I'm saying? Hey, you're causing blame to be cast upon you. All right, and then let's say you were someone that the Lord is with. You know what I'm saying? Your actions are now misrepresenting the Lord. You know? Hey, so we can't let these evil spirits dwell within us, man. Hey, we have to, you know, if we may be feeling these things, we can't act on it. All right? Hey, we got to learn to be, you know what I'm saying, what the Lord is fashioning us to be. All right, which are his sons and his daughters. You know what I'm saying? And Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Mashayak. Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, without it says, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation. All right, you're supposed to stand out from among these people that partake in all this madness, man. All right, there should be a difference between you and what goes on in this evil world. They shouldn't be able to say that you're a part of it. People shouldn't be able to say that you're a part of the madness that goes on in this world, man. They should look at you and say, hey, that man is different. Hey, he's quiet, he's gentle, he's not bothering anybody. You know, he's respectful. You know what I'm saying? He's not loud and riotous and unruly, you know? Like the people of this world are. They shouldn't be able to lump you into the same category. All right? Among whom ye shine as the lights in the world. All right, I'll read it over. It says, Philippians 2, verse 15, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God, without rebuke. All right, shouldn't nobody of this world, you know what I'm saying, be able to teach you a lesson. Shouldn't nobody of this world be able to correct you on your behavior. All right, because you're here to correct them on their behavior. You know? So we need to be what the Lord needs us to be. You know what I'm saying? Now somebody with the Spirit of God can correct you if you're wrong on something. Hey, but somebody without the Spirit of God shouldn't be able to correct you on anything. All right? All right, it says, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. You know? No, that's not to say you can't learn from certain people. You can learn certain things from other people. Hey, but hey, man, if you're supposed to be a son of God, man, you're supposed to be teaching lessons to the unlearned. All right, the unlearned, you know what I'm saying, shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, teaching you a lesson on how to serve the Lord. You know? Hey, like we say, if you know better, you should do better. All right, so now that you have the knowledge, you should be able to control yourself. All right, verse 16, holding forth the word of life. See, that I may rejoice in the day of Mashayak, that I have not run in vain, neither labored in vain. All right, because, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to be a bad example to the unlearned, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you was a bad example to the unlearned, you'll be blameless. All right, and you know what I'm saying? That you don't want there to be, you was trying to serve the Lord, but these certain few actions or these problems you had an anger problem or something, keep you away from entering into the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, because you did not as the Lord required of you. you did something that the Lord did not accept. All right, and then it ends up costing you your salvation, man. All right, verse 16, holding forth the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of Mashiach, that I have not run in vain, neither labored in vain. All right. Okay, let's go to Titus. Yeah, Titus 1. Verse 6. All right, Titus 1, verse 6. It says, if any be blameless, all right, the husband of one wife, having faithful children, not accused of riot or unruly. All right, so this is speaking of some of the attributes that a blameless person should have. If any be blameless, the husband of one wife. All right, so not known to have many wives, or not known to be, you know what I'm saying, being a whoremonger or things like that, you know what I mean? It says having faithful children, not accused of riot, all right, or unruly. You know what I'm saying? Just doing anything that they want to do. Doing whatever they will, man. You know what I'm saying? Not doing as they say, I do what I want to do anytime I want to do it. Or, you know, it says it's not accused of riot. All right? Not accused of you know, chaotic behavior, or, you know, like a known to fight and argue all the time, man. You know, not being a rebel. All right, verse 7, it says, for a bishop must be blameless as the steward of God. A bishop must be blameless, it says, as the steward of God, not self-willed. All right, like we just spoke about, not self-willed, not doing what they want to do. But rather doing what the Lord says to do. All right, seek not your own will, but the will of the Lord. And that's what YAHAWAH did. He said, I come not of my own will, but I come of the will that of him that sent me. All right, which is Yahweh, the creator, man. Not soon angry. All right. Hey, cause some people they get angry way too fast, man. It's the smallest little thing upsets them, man. Not given to wine, all right, not being drunk. All right, no striker, you know, not being abusive and wanting to fight with people all the time. Not given to filthy lucre. All right. Hey, not that's to say, like not being like a lover of money. You know what I'm saying? Especially of the sort which is gotten by dishonest deeds. You know, just doing whatever they can to make money, man. The word says, you know what I'm saying? The love of money is the root of all evil, man. Now, it's not money itself that's evil, but it's the love of money that's evil. All right. And there's certain people in this world, they would do anything to attain it. All right. Verse 8, but a lover of hospitality. All right. You like to be hospitable. Hey, this is an attribute you should have. You should be, you should love to help people out, man. Especially when they need it. All right. A lover of good men. All right. You're supposed to love men that serve the Lord, man. And do good things. Do the good things that the Lord, you know what I'm saying, allows good men to do. All right. Sober. All right. Just. Holy. All right. Separated from this world and the evil deeds that this world partakes in. It says temperate. All right. Having self-control. All right. And well-rounded, being well-rounded in all things. All right, verse 9, it says, holding fast, all right, the faithful word as he hath been taught. All right. Hey, continuing in the laws of the Lord, man, and applying it to your life. All right. Hey, keeping the commandments as you have been taught. All right, verse 9 again, it says, holding holding fast the faithful word as he hath been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers. All right, so those that don't believe, you know what I'm saying, or those that don't believe in you and what you represent. All right, if you have all these attributes, you can convince the gainsayers. You can speak. You can convince those that don't think well of you. They'll start to change their mind about you because they see the good fruits and the good attributes that you're putting off. All right, they may have a preconceived notion about you. All right, they probably noted you to be a wicked person at first. But if they see your good behavior and your good works in the Lord, you know, if they see those good things that you're doing, man, in the name of YAHAWAH Sham Yahushai, hey, you can change their minds completely about you, man. All right, for verse 10, it says, for there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, specifically they of the circumcision. All right, hey, some of these people, man, hey, they're of the nation of Israel, man. All right, you know, some may even claim to know the truth, you know. All right, let's go to Ephesians 5. Verse 6, we'll start at verse 6. It says, let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of God upon the children of disobedience. It says, be ye not therefore partakers with them. All right, that's the point right there. Be ye not partakers with them. All right, you're supposed to be separated from this world. Like I said, man, you're supposed to be blameless. Verse 8, for ye were sometimes darkness. All right, because, we came out of, you know what I'm saying, living a rough life, living a bad life in this world. Because at the time we didn't know. All right, so yeah, there was some evil things that we partook in when we was in this world. But now the Lord has taken us out of this world, man. All right, and brought us into his light. All right. So that now we can walk in wisdom. All right, and do what's acceptable in the Lord's eyes, man. All right, verse 8 again, Ephesians 5, verse 8, for ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye lights in the Lord. Walk as children of light. See? All right. Because what would it be? What sense would it make if you was doing wrong your whole life? You know what I'm saying? And at that time you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? You was doing wrong because you didn't know. What sense would it make for you to get the knowledge now and to know that you was doing wrong and know how to not do wrong, but and still not use the knowledge to not do wrong? Just continue in doing wickedness even though you know how to do better, even though you know how to save yourself out of that situation, but you continue to do it anyway. What's the point? All right. It doesn't make sense if you don't apply it. It doesn't make sense to know things if you don't use it. That's why you know it. It's for you to use it. It's for you to apply it to your life. All right. To get out of those situations, man. All right. Ephesians 5, verse 9, it says, for the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth. All right. So these are the attributes you have. These are the fruits of the Spirit. All right. You shall be known by your fruits. All right. The good fruits that you bear. For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth. All right. Fruits that bear those things are the things that we should be doing. That's the behaviors that we should have. All right, verse 10, proving what is acceptable unto the Lord. It says, verse 11, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. All right. All right, so hey, bring these evil works to light, man, and correct them. All right, in yourself first, and then to others also. Right? See, what can I go to here? Yeah, let's go to Matthew 5. Yeah, we'll just go to 48. Matthew 5, verse 48. It says, be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect. All right? Because the point of this lesson is to be blameless, man. Hey, YAHAWAH came and led the perfect example in life, man, on how to live by it. And he was blameless. And as YAHAWAH was blameless, that's how we are to be too, as we call ourselves followers of him, followers of Christ. All right, people call themselves Christians. Well, that's what it means. All right. So if the Lord was blameless, we should be blameless too. All right.